It's only A, D, and E. And you can, it is the root and fifth bass, but we can just ignore that for now, and then we'll touch on it a little bit at the end. So we start on A. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that's the speed, and then to D, and then back to A, then to E, and back to A, and then we go D to E, that's pretty much it. So it's really nice and easy. It's a nice fun song to sing. Let's get it up in front of you now. Here we go. So I have put where it does the root and fifth feel, but we'll have a look at that after we played the song. Oh, we do have an A7 in there. Okay. And one thing here I want to say, see this little star next to the E? That's a symbol they use in tab music for holding it. So the E with the little star is holding it. Okay. Alrighty, let's start on the A then. You ready? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. Got no bags and baggage to slow me down. And then to D now. I'm traveling so fast, my feet ain't touching the ground. Traveling light, traveling light. Today I just can't wait to be with the people tonight. A7, E, no gonna do rush. Hey, I've got nothing to do. D, I'm crying on an E. Pocket full of dreams, a heart full of love, and there ain't nothing at all. Verse 2, 2, 3, 4. Soon I'm gonna see that look in your eyes. Today I'm a hoot and a holler away from paradise. Traveling light, oh traveling light. Today, well I just can't wait to be with my baby tonight. A7, today, no phone, no toothbrush. Hey, I've got nothing to hold. Today, I'm carrying only a pocket full of dreams, a heart full of love, and they weigh nothing at all. Bum, bum, bum. Soon I'm gonna see that look in your eyes. I'm a hoot and a holler away from paradise. Traveling light. Hold the E now. Hey. Well, I just can't wait to be with my baby tonight. Traveling light. Yeah. So it's a nice, easy one. That. Does anyone have any issues there at all, or it's an easy one to do that, innit? So what I want to do is just briefly look at the root.
I've got a great tip for everyone.
Go on, Rich. Give us a tip.
You know when you're playing the D,
Yeah.
and you go to E, all you have to do is slide your index finger over and just move the other two up.
Yeah.
It's just great. I've only just discovered it.
You did, Rich, yeah? You are the...
I want to go on Dragon's Den with that one.
Do you know what? I think you've worked guitar out. You've worked it out. Everyone can just quit now. We've done it. No, but yeah, that is a good tip. It's funny how something you've done for so long, little things just click, and it's a couple of years later, and you're like, oh yeah, that little move. That it's strange how it takes that long, really, doesn't it, to naturally do it. So let's have a look at the A. So the root of this A is the A there on the 5th string. And now the 5th note in the scale, you're going to do the low E on the 6th string. So you're going to do the root on the 5th string, and then the E on the top string. So it's going to... So 5th string, then 6th string. And you're going to put the chord in between it. Sorry. So getting your root and 5th feel, we all know what it sounds like by now. Alright, and then we have our D. So our root is on the 4th string. So there, 4th string, and the 5th is on the 5th string, which is the A. So and the last chord is the E. So we do our E major like that. And you pluck the 6th string is the root, and you pluck that and then the chord, and the 5th of the scale is actually on the 5th string. So 6th string, 5th string. So yeah. So that's recapping then. We could have a little go at a bit of the verse, so let's just recap on the A. So you got the A. Can you hear me, Michael? Yeah, good. As long as you can hear me. So we're basically just at the end of a little tune. So root and 5th. So with the A, so root, chord, 5th. D now, so the root is on the 4th string, 5th string, back to the A, and then to E, so E's on the 6th string, and then the 5th string, traveling A. Okay. So has anyone struggled with that? Or I think we've done this quite a lot, haven't we, the root and 5th? So that's just showing you really how to apply it to that tune. Okay, so I wanted to have a look at one Peter. Peter got the request going the other day on the WhatsApp, so you're going to be first, Peter. You wanted to do Sunshine of Your Love. I don't know if we've done this quite a while ago, but I'll demonstrate it to you. So. And then it goes. So power chords, Brian. I know you love them. And then it goes. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love.
notice a lot of the time the power chord just keeps the same shape. Yeah. So it's a nice one, nice easy one to play really, because you're just moving the one shape about. So let's just start on the top string. I want you to put your first finger on the 10th fret. So your first finger on the 10th fret. So an easy reference would be the 2 dots on your guitar. See the 2 dots? That's the 12th fret. So 10 is 2 down from that. Okay. And you're going to go 10, 10, and then go to 8 on the same string. So move back 2 frets and back to 10. So 10, 10, 8, 10. Get that feel going. 10, 10, 8, 10. Again. 10, 10, 8, 10. One more time. 10, 10, 8, 10. Now when you're confident with that, you can put your little finger on the next string below it. That'll be on the 12. So you got your first finger on the 10 and your little finger on the 12. I think you were right, Jim. I think your first finger's got to be on the 10. Oh yeah, sorry, no, you were right there. Your little finger on the 12, and you got to strum them together.
Do you have to use your little?
No, not at all. Oh. I'm just saying what I think's probably generally easier, but the main thing is you're putting them notes down. You can use your first two if you want. You know what I mean? But it's not practical. So I'm going to show you. So you keep that power chord shape and go. I'm looking at the first string. 10, 10, 8, 10. See that? Keeping that shape. So here's what this looks like. So you can see there. Top string you got 10 and then you got 12. So that's playing that together. And it goes 10, 10, down to 8 and back to 10. So that's all with a power chord. So 10, 10, 8, 10. Now if you keep your finger on the last power chord, see this little 12 here? See how I'm ending there? That's going to be the start note of the next bit. And it's going to go 12, 11, 10. So it goes down chromatically. So one note at a time. 12, 11, 10. So you got where you end up there, your little finger is actually, or your third finger on that 12 is actually the start note of the next bit. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like. See there? So you're going da 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 da, and on the 5th string you go 12, 11, 10. Okay. Now the last bit of this, I'll put the whole thing on in a second, goes 10 on the top string. These are singular notes, this is not a power chord. So it goes 10 on the top string. So remember the 2 dots are your 12. So 10, then to 8, and back to 10. So if you're playing this 10, you want to like use your third finger, so your first finger's ready for this 8. Okay. What you don't want to do is this first finger. See that? Move it back and forward. Start with your third finger on that 10. So we got third finger on the 10. Okay. So I'll put the whole thing on. I'll have a little listen. It goes around that 4 times. 2 with just guitar, and then 2 with the drums. Rich, do you want to go first with that? I'm sure we've done this a few times, haven't we? That's it, yeah. Again. At the end, do da do.
Yeah.
Do
Yep.
da.
No.
Yeah, and I would advise you before you play it, just sing it da 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 da
Yes.
da 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 da, and get the rhythm into your head, and you can then play it with the right, like, confident rhythm. Go on, Angela. Da 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 da. Move up to the 10.
I know I'm using the
On
wrong
the
fingers.
8, if you use your first finger.
I
So,
know.
are you finding it hard with the power chords?
I've got it with the right fingers now.
Yeah,
I think.
that's good, yeah. That's it. See how nice that is to move. Are you finding it hard to do the power chords at the moment?
Yes, I do.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But you know what? You can hear the riff like that, so that's pretty cool.
But where you've got 10 and 12 right at the beginning, 10,
Yeah.
12, 10, 12, it's supposed to be, it's supposed
You're
to
playing
be
2 notes at
playing
once.
2 notes, aren't you? And I'm
So
only doing one.
on the top string it's 10, and on the next string down it's 12. There you go. There
All
you
right,
go. And the first 4, that's it. Dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's moving
it.
more
Yeah.
together.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on, Jim.
No, I'm on the wrong one.
Oh, start again. Get your bearings. That's it. Excellent. That's it. And then where your third finger is, that's it. That's it. Move up to the 10. This 10's on the top string here. You're on 11 there. It's got to be the 10. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then down to the... That's it. So if you think about it, that 12... See this, Jim? That 12, 11, 10. From this 10, you just move upwards to get to that 10. You're like moving up and to the side. So that's good. And then move upwards. No, see there, you're moving up a fret. That's it. That's it. Excellent, yeah. Well done. Go on, Peter. Excellent, yeah. Piece of cake. Go on, Brian.
Gone to pieces.
Take a deep breath. Start
breath.
again. Yeah, nice one. Yeah. So, I mean, the next stage for you is to take it out of that hooking sort of feeling. Do you know, like you do with your bar chords? With the power chord, it's funny because you've got to have it flat. You've
Right.
almost got to have your fingers flat. Because what you want to do is you want to press on the notes you need, but these fingers touching them strings. So they're muted. See that? So when I strum it, watch this. See that? I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm not specifically just picking them notes. I'm going. So if you see that little finger there, it is.
So your
it
little
is sort
finger's
of-
muting the strings, isn't it?
It is muting them, yeah. The only ones you don't mute is the top 2, and all the others are muted.
I was picking to the top 2, wasn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of adjustment, but now you've got the notes and that, maybe it's worth working on the technique.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, nice one. Michael? Let's have a little
All
listen.
right, then.
Yeah. Yeah, piece of cake. Brilliant. All right, everyone. So the next stage, because we've done that 4 times now. Let's pretend we've done it 4 times. So in your practice, you need to do it 4 times, so you know the right amount of times. This is 2 times, but if you notice, it's exactly the same, but you're starting on the next string down. So this 10 starts on the 5th string, and then put your power chord on. So you got 10 and 12, and you strum them together. So da 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 da. And then your little finger or your third finger, whatever you're using, will be ready on this 12. So you can do the 12, 11, 10, drop down again. Then move up. I am seeing when people have finished this last 10 here, they're moving up a string but across a fret. So you got to make sure when you go from this 10 to that 10, you can see all you're doing is moving upwards. It's 10 to 10. Yeah. Okay. So don't move across. From that 10, just move straight up. Okay, so once we've done that, we move back to the original riff, but as you can see, it's 2 times on this. So the whole thing, you got 4 times on the first one, top string, 2 times on the string below, and then 2 times back on that top string, which the third one is exactly the same as the first one there. That's the same. Okay, so when you move it down here, you're probably thinking, well, how do I mute the power chord there? You know, because you're moving down, you've got this open 6th string. Well, you could either reach your thumb over, which is too hard, it's too much of a stretch. What I do is my first finger gently touches the 6th string there. So I get the mute, okay? So that's when, Angela, when you're pressing down on the 5th string. So your first finger's on 10 on the 5th string. Your first finger, that's it. And it sort of gently pushes up against the 6th string. Don't put it on top of it. So see how it's just below it? It's on the 5th string, but it just touches it. And that creates a mute. So that's where you want to be with it. You want to be able to strum it like that, ultimately. Okay, but I know that takes a long while to get that technique. Okay, so the chorus now is pure power chords. So it goes da da da. So the power chord is on the 5th fret. So don't look at the highest number there. I know it's a 7, but that's not where you start. You've got to look at the lowest number. So see the 5. Because you've got to think about it logically. If you're putting a finger on 2 frets away, that's going to be a bigger number. Okay, so it goes da da da. So strum it once with a gap, and then 2 fast strums. So da da da. Okay, and then you bring it down a string, but on the 3rd fret here, and then move it up to the top string, and so you just hit them once. So look at this, let me zoom in a bit so I can cut it out. Look at the 3 there on the 5th string. That's the 2nd string, Angela. That's it, 5th string. And then if you put the note on below it, the string below it is the 5th fret. So that's your power chord. Yeah, power chord's always the same shape, and you just hit that once. And then you move it all up a string, so the 3's on the top string. No, not a fret, Angela. Move it up a string, so upwards. That's it. I'll show you this. So you see here, there's your power chord. Can you see it? And then you move it upwards. So you got 3, 4. 3, 4. To the 5. When I say 5, it's 5 with a 7 on the string below to get the power chord. So we're going to have a little go. That does that round 3 times. Okay. So da 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 da. So you can see it does it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The very last one, you go to the 5th fret on the top string and you go 4 lots of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's on the top string 5th fret. And then the power chord's the next string down. That's it. And don't forget, try your best to flatten your fingers so you can mute the thin strings. It's pretty tough when you spent most of your guitar life hooking your fingers round for chords. You know what I mean? It's where there's a rule for something, there's the opposite of it for another technique. Do you know what I mean? So this goes 7. So get your finger on 5 and 7. So on the 5th fret on the top string. You ready? And then go to the 3 to the 3. Back up to the 5s. And then 3. Again. And then we're left on the 5. So dum, 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 dum. Okay, Brian, do you want to play us that? It looks. You look like you were doing it good there. So da da da. Lovely.
Ah.
See, your fingers are on the same. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't let the power chord break down. It's got to be 3 and 5. You were doing 3. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. And the last one. Dum 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 dum
Oh,
dum.
yeah.
Dum. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Nice one. Yeah, good. So it's just piecing it all together without any gaps now, Brian, to keep practicing. Michael, do you wanna? Michael, do you wanna unmute?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it
Da,
was,
da, da.
oh, sorry, let's try that.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. 3 to 3.
Yeah.
That's it. 3
Back
to 3.
again. That's right now.
And then the last bit. Yeah, good. Have you got your original sound on, or are you on a
Don't
different?
think I have, Dave. No, let's have a look. So I've had to go on the tablet today.
Oh, is it an iPad?
Samsung job.
Yeah, it might not have it. Tablets are funny kind of things.
Let's see.
Just have a mooch about and see if you can see it. Go on, Angela. Da, da, da.
Yeah, this might take a while.
Do you want a bit more time?
Hope you've got plenty of time. Well,
So
I'll
what-
have a
That's
go,
it. You got to look at the smallest number of the power chord.
Yeah.
That's it there.
Am I strumming the whole lot though?
Only
not?
if you're muting the rest of the strings, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
look
not.
like you are. So just strum the top 2 strings. That's it.
And then
You got to go to the 3rd fret. That's it. Strum and then put your power chord on.
yeah, this might take me.
What you're
longer.
doing there is, Angela, so you got the 3 there, you're putting the 5 on the same string.
Yeah,
Got to be on the next string down.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
That's
I
it.
think
It's always the next string down. There you go. and then move the whole thing up a string.
Oh God.
Would you find it easier to use your little finger?
Well, I haven't got much strength in my little finger, but maybe it's not
There.
quite so
Because
stretch.
you can get it right up to the edge.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's good. What you just done there. Just
So up to there.
yeah, just keep practicing it. Go on, Rich.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad, Angela. You're reading it a lot better. Go on, Rich. Yeah. Lovely. Oh, you just in the last line, Rich.
Oh, sugar. What the? Yeah, sorry.
It goes da 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 3 times. And now to the that's where it does the da 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 da. Yeah, nice one. So you got to make sure, Rich, you do 3 lots. You did 4 lots of that there.
Did I?
Yeah, it's 3 lots. I'll watch it back and double check. But
sugar.
I'm pretty sure it was 4.
Yeah, it probably was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was concentrating more on the
Yeah,
strength. of
the
that
notes and stuff.
fretting you had. Yeah, but
Nice one, yeah. That's virtually nailed that. A few more goes and it'll be second nature. Go on, Jim. Lovely.
Another round.
Lovely, yeah. Oh, up on the top string of that. That's it. Next line. Don't move down a string for that. That's on the top string. That 5 there. That's it. And then the last one. Top string with that. That's it. Yeah. So if you notice your fingers are, because we, like I said, with open chords, see how hooked round your fingers are? They're really hooked. So do you think you could do that? Like, see how I've straightened my fingers?
Yeah, but
Just hold your fingers against the fretboard like that. That's it there. Now you've got to press down with your outer fingers, and that should help you. See, my power chord is virtually like my natural grip there. Watch, there's my natural grip just placed on. Here's my power chord. See? It's virtually. And I know that's tough, so... Peter, did I hear you do it?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, can't leave you out. Go on.
No, I'll start again.
That's it. Last one. Excellent, nice one. Has everyone done that? Brian, did you do that? Yeah, I just can't even remember what I've done. It's been a long day. Right, I've got Angela's song, which is actually pretty cool. It's is it The Shadows? It's called Wonderful Land. And this is quite a good little lesson, because it shows you the rhythms on the tab, which is pretty rare on tab, but on some tabs it shows you the rhythm. So I'm just going to show you what the rhythms mean first. I've done a little chart here. Okay. So when you see this rhythm here, where it's got these long lines, they are crotchet beats, and crotchet beats are worth 1 beat. So they're like 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you were to play that on a note, your top note, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's just 4 straight beats. Okay. Now, when you see the same line, but can you see it's half the size? It's very small. that there is worth 2 beats, so you've got to hold that for 2 beats. So if you were to just pluck your top string, you go 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So this beat here would last for 2 full beats, the 1 and the 2. Okay, so do that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then play crotchets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to minims. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now it is similar to how it looks on proper music. So if you look here, these are quaver beats. Do you know when we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and they're worth half a beat? So a full 4/4 bar, you'd need 8 of them. So can you see how they're tied together as opposed to a crotchet that doesn't have a tie? It's just a straight line. So that's what a quaver looks like. So you would count this as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay. And the last one, which is quite tricky, called crotchet triplets. Now can you see how that's distributed 2 sets of 3 over the 4/4? So basically you got to squeeze 6 beats into 4/4, and it goes like this: da 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 da. So it is straight, but if we were going from the quaver beat, so if we were to just say mute your strings, put your hand on your strings and get that clicky sound. So we're going to count the quaver beats, and then we're going to count the triplets, crotchet triplets. You ready? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and do it again. 1 and 2 and 3, and then crotchet triplets are 1 da 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 da. Quavers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 into the triplets now. So ba 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 ba. So it almost feels like it's jumping into another time, but it's not actually. It's a nice equal division of time. So hopefully when you play the song and we add in these crotchet triplets, you might just start to feel it. It almost feels like you're dragging the beat. It's like when you see a crotchet triplet. Okay, so just take another look at that. Your crotchets are just single lines. Your minims, which are worth 2 full beats, are small lines. Your quavers are the lines that are connected, and your triplets usually have a little 3 with a bracket under it. Okay, so let's take for instance this very first bar here. We have this thing here, it's saying it's in 4/4, that's your tuning. This thing here, which looks like a squiggly 3, is actually a rest. So for that first beat you don't do anything, it's like 1, so you don't play anything. So you can see below it's a crotchet there. And the next beat is a crotchet, see it's another line, so crotchet, crotchet. So the timing is 1, 2. But you can see on this second beat here, you're playing the 15th fret on the... Yeah, Angela, you chose this song. Hey, you've got an electric guitar, crack it out. Yeah, so if you look at your 12th fret, which is the 2 dots, your next dot up is the 15th. So from the 2 dots there, the next dot up, I don't know if has anyone got a classical? No. Yeah, if you've got the 2 dots, the next dot up after the 2 is 15. So the timing for that is 1, 2, and on that 2 you hit the 15. Okay. Now I'm going to go to this next bit. What do we see with the rhythm here? Can you see that? They are quavers, so they're counted 3 and 4 and, yeah, 3 and 4 and you can see the notes there are 13, 12 on the first string. So 3 and then 15, 13 on the next string up. 4 and and. So 3 and 4 and. So if you were to just count that rhythm there, it would go 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. You notice how the quavers rush along rather than the crotchets plod along, and then you got to pick it up for the quavers. So it goes 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So the 1 is nothing. See, the 1 is a rest. You're coming on the second beat, which is the 15, which is 2. And then the rest of them is 3 and 4 and on da 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 da. Now I'm starting that 15 with my little finger, so hopefully you can see. I put one finger to one fret here. See, this little one's on 15, first one's on 12, 13, 14, and so what's this? 1. There's no side to side with my hand. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So, and then I'm going to show you just the very next note, which is 15, and that hasn't got any rhythm there. You hold that for the whole of the bar. So once you've done that 13 on the second string, you do the 15. So it goes 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you hold that 15 there for 4 full beats. I'll do that again. So after 1, so 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is really good for you to be saying it out loud. Do you know the counting? 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. It'll really pull you in time-wise. Rich, let's just have a little listen to that. I want to hear you count so I can see you understand the beat.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 4 and
then
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good, do that again. That was great.
1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it, excellent. So after that 13 going to the 15, there should be no hesitation really. You should continue the counting. So 3 and 4
yes.
and 1. Do you get that?
Yes.
But yeah, I know you're just looking at the music, so there's the hesitation, but just to let you know it motors through. I'll listen to one more. Go on, Peter, and then we'll go through the next bit, and I'll listen to other people on the next bit.
I've made a right mess of this, I'm afraid.
So count it out loud. 1,
1, 2, 3 and 4.
Oh, do it again, Peter. So, it's all right. You're nearly there. So 1,
1, 2 and
3.
Yeah,
Go on.
Listen. 1, 2 and 3. 3. My brain's not sorting this out yet.
All I want you to do is count that for me. Don't play anything. Just count it. 1. Just count it.
1, 2, 3 and 4 and.
Yeah, don't hesitate on it. Do it again.
1, 2, 3 and 4 and.
That's it. The way you said that then was really smooth. So it's just got to match up with these numbers now. So take it a bit slower. One more time.
1, 2, 3 and 4
and then 1. See that 1 there is on the 15 on the second string. That was a lot better, that. All that's happening is you've got to, when it's the 15th fret, you've got to use your little finger. That counts for when you move up a string as well.
Yeah.
You got me? See, I'm using my little finger there. It's not actually that much movement when you think about it. But it's hard this because I'm trying to get you to think of rhythms as well as just the notes. Do you know what I mean?
Tricky.
All right, let's go to another bit here. So this is I'll listen to other people here. So here, what do we see in the rhythm? We see 4 crotchets. So this is quite nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So what happens on the 1 beat is a rest. So it goes 1, and then on the 2nd beat it's the 4th string 5th fret. Then you move it up to the 3rd beat, up to the 5th string, and then back down. So it goes 5, 5, 5. See, it's just moving string. So the count of that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here you can see, what do we see here down below? We see that triplet thing, don't we? So it goes 7, 7, 4. So on the same string. Da, 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 da. And that 5 is held for 2 beats. So it goes 7, 7, 4. 5. Da, 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 da. Again. Da, 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 da. Use your little finger for the 7. And then your first finger can play the 4. And then the 5 will be your second finger. Da, 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 da. So putting this one together, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Michael, do you think you'd be able to play it? I know you've not had a chance to practice, but I'll guide you through it slowly.
Okay then.
So if you
let's see.
count the 1 and nothing happens there,
So it's
so just say 1 out loud,
1.
and then lovely,
Oh,
lovely, and that's great. Yeah, it sounds very smooth. I know you hit a duff note, but
just bum that 5
yeah,
then.
but I could tell your finger got in the right place, which is excellent.
And it's a very memorable tune as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I heard this when I was young. It's like come back to me. Like my dad listened to all this kind of stuff, so it's nice. Go on, Jim.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it.
Sorry, where am I? Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, second finger at the end there, Jim. Second finger. You're using your 3rd finger. Yeah, nice. So just play me the first bar there, Jim. Da, da, da.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it. And then up to 7. 7, 7, 4, 5. Excellent. Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
That last note is 5. See how you're using your 3rd finger to play that last note? Use your 2nd finger. That's it. There you go. It falls under your fingers nicer. Go on, Brian. What I'll do for everyone, I'll put the first riff just above it for you to practice. Go on, Angela. Just this second line here.
Who chose this one, eh?
Whose fault is this, eh?
Yeah, I know.
To tell you the truth, it's nice to put a little bit of theory into Summit for a change.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yes. It is. Yeah, I don't know if I'm using the right fingers, but let me have a go.
That looks good.
Okay. 1 and 2 and.
Oh wait, there, Angela. These are crotchets. These are worth 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4.
All right. Okay. 1, 2 and.
No,
3.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 3, 4,
And then that's.
and then 7.
Don't count these these three notes. Oh, you just got
I've
your...
got enough phone string. And then,
So when you come to that 4, use your first finger.
yeah, okay.
So 7, 7, first finger, and then your second finger. Second finger.
Second finger. Which one's that?
That's it, yeah. Because when you use your first finger on that 4,
Yeah,
your second finger will fall naturally on the 5. Just
Yeah.
the next one up. See?
yeah.
Next one across.
Yeah,
Brian,
yeah.
do you want to play us? Do you think you'll be able to... Have you done it yet, Brian?
No.
Do you think you'll be able to do the first one?
I'll give it a go.
Go on, let's see you count.
1, 2.
Wait, you just plucked the wrong string there.
1, 2, 3.
Wait there. Let's do it again.
1, 2.
You're plucking the second string.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Oh, that 15's on the same string.
Yeah.
Excellent. So when you counted that, you went 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
But if you notice, these are quavers. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and.
Yeah.
It's a good recap for everyone else as well.
Yeah.
Let's do one more time.
1, 2, 3, and.
And then this one's for 4. So let's say, for instance, you're on your own with this and you start playing it. If you don't put that rhythm to it, it's going to sound kind of like... Every note's going to be even, where it needs to be 1. See, there's different rhythms.
Yeah.
So if I was you, I would just start by counting the rhythm below first. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Do it a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Then match it over the 1. Da, 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 da. So matching the rhythm with the actual notes.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's 25 past.
How time
I
flies.
was having so much fun with that then.
Yeah.
It
so was
feels
I.
wrong to end it there. But I'll just show you how far we've got with that. We've done that first little opening riff. You can see it does it twice. And then on the next line, we have this here. So we'll pick that up next week. If you just work on that very first little bit, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Rich, how have you found tonight, mate?
I love the cream. I love the cream.
I love it
the,
on the strawberries as well. It's amazing.
Cliff. I love a bit of simple Cliff. The 4 chorders. And but yeah, no, I'm loving it. I'm really motoring on. I'm feeling quite confident.
Yeah.
You know, in myself.
Yeah, that's good.
Playing and that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. So yeah,
Excellent. Oh, well, that's the main thing anyway.
Yeah.
You got to enjoy it.
You got.
Otherwise, it'll feel like school.
Yeah.
And we can't have that.
No, it's terrific. Brilliant.
Hey, Peter, was that all right for you?
Yeah, it was all right, apart from when you start throwing in the theory.
But do you know what? Sometimes it's good to embrace a bit of that. You know what I mean? It does have a good knock-on effect to everything else you do if you understand how to split time up. You know.
Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to work on, I think.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll carry that song on next week, so it'll be good help. That.
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, like Rich, I enjoyed that cream. Even though it was power chords, I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah. Oh, so you're getting used to it now. You've got an electric guitar.
I've forgotten about that technique you've shown us. You know, keep your hands flat, push your wrist forward, try and 2 strings.
Just
I think you're
refreshing.
that used to
Yeah,
always hooking your fingers for so many
Yeah.
years. It's hard to break out of that.
yeah.
Keeping your
just gotta
fingers
try and
flat.
do it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last one, like you say, we need to continue with Wonderful Land.
Yeah. And do you know what? If you print it out at home and just it's quite good fun doing the counting and matching it up with the
If
beats.
you listen to the
It's-
record and remind yourself the tune as well, it'll help, won't it?
Yeah, give the
Yeah.
original a listen as well.
Mm.
But it's good to keep the brain ticking in it, like something like that. Angela,
Yeah, certainly keeping the brain ticking.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone, about that Wonderful Land, but it is a brilliant tune when it's played right, isn't it? And
hey, you shouldn't be
we'll all be-
apologising. We should be
we'll all-
thanking you.
well, it's difficult, but it's different. And for me, I love it. And we'll all be playing like Hank Marvin soon, won't we?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
A bit more practice, but it's worth practicing, I think.
Bit of Hank.
Because that is so good, so good. But it's been good. Everything's been good, Dave. Yeah, as
Very
always.
good. Hey Michael, is that all right for you?
Yeah, same Dave. Yeah, I had a good one today.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
A couple of refs, and sorry I missed the start, but
Oh, it's
I have some
fine.
internet issues.
Yeah, I can see in your playing, you're feeling really confident as well. Like you've crossed the hurdle with it. Everything you're playing's pretty just sound in it.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I can see it. But nice. And Jim, are you having fun? Oh, you're not unmuted, by the way. Hey,
Can you hear me, Mother?
I can hear you, Father.
No, I always enjoy it, David. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice a bit of theory.
Yeah.
Mm.
And before any of your mothers and fathers were born, I used to play the clarinet,
All right.
Really?
which was steeped in music theory, most of which I got. But as far as crotchets, quavers, breathes, semi-breathes, I still remember. So this
Yeah.
was handy.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah, and do you know what? Once you get into that way of counting, it is actually it's nice to do. I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like Jim said, it's tradition, isn't it? That's music tradition.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Students learn a different way these days. It's just all tab music, but they don't have a concept of rhythm because they're reading numbers in a line, and it's not telling them how to play the rhythm of the numbers.
Yeah. No, I
So,
think most of us of an age where music at school was taught with the conventional music notation.
Yeah. Like classical and all
with the
that.
clefs and
Yeah.
stuff. Before
Yeah.
that.
Classical recorder.
Yeah,
Yes,
classical
yeah.
recorder.
Yeah. And even with singing, with that old style music, with the traditional style music, you could sing better knowing, those things.
Oh yeah.
The
Because
singing
old
policy-
hymn books and that, they have the notes, they have the rhythms on under the words, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
over the top of them, yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think there's only so many times that you can play Hang Down Your Head Tom Dooley on the recorder before your parents snap the bloody thing in half.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. When the boys come home with them, I was like, oh my God. All right, everyone, I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yes.
chill out now. So
See you next week.
good to see everyone, and have a
Thanks,
nice
everyone.
rest of your week and a weekend. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.